I'm having a bit of a drive around Frankfurt on Oder here, and to be quite honest, you know, some of this housing doesn't look that too flash to me. It looks as though it's a bit in the need of some repair. Having said that, the cars look slightly better than in Poland. Mine accepted, of course. Just let this quick drive around of our Straße. It doesn't really look like Germany somewhat. This is what 50 years of, 50 years of socialism can do. In fact, it's longer. 56 years of socialism, 1933 to 1989. Oh yeah, look at the roads here as well. More socialist blocks. This is the road to the border crossing at Frankfurt Słubice. The Poland is now in the Schengen area, so there should be no control. Of course, one never knows. There could be a control, but I'm going to have a look now. I once before came this way. I had to go back because I forgot to buy my petrol in Poland. So there's the bridge. There's McDonald's, and the bridge. Well, it doesn't seem to have anybody now. On this side, the control used to be on the German side of the border, and not on the Polish side. So let's see. Of course, I'm waiting now for the lights to change. Now, I used to use this border crossing. The simple reason is that it used to be the case that if you went across the motorway crossings or the main crossings, there'd be huge queues. But if you could take the town crossings, then you'd avoid the queue. You'd do an extra 10 kilometers, but you'd completely avoid the queues. So okay, now we're going through here. Now this is the place where the control point used to be. There you are. Turn your motor off. Look at this, isn't this wonderful? To see these empty cabins and utterly brilliant. So I'm now driving into Poland. This is the Oder River. I remember seeing on one of these archival films from when this border crossing was actually opened. I think it was in 1970. And this gave the idea of how wonderful it was that people could actually cross from one socialist country to another. Oh, it's fantastic! It's utterly wonderful. I'm very pleased that now this is possible. This is now Poland, and I'll stop at the traffic lights at the zebra crossing. And fantastic, back in Poland. Here's the roundabout. It's a Słubice, formerly an area of Frankfurt. Oh, looks much better than when I was here last. Very attractive. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay, I think I'm not going to stay here very long, but so I'm not going to buy a ticket, but I'm very pleased. See how nice it looks at the thing. Down a step. And for those interested in seeing the Polish-German border from the Polish side going into Germany, here it is. And we have the first thing when one goes over the bridge is that there are some wonderful views of the river. and on both sides, but it's particularly the German side which is attractive. Lots of people enjoying this wonderful walk across the bridge, and enjoying the fact that there's no customs here any longer, no queues, no harassment, no bureaucracy, no problems. It's a nice drive across. I remember once getting stopped here by the police. They wanted to see my insurance document, as the Germans, and I couldn't find it. But clearly he was so taken in by how hard I was looking. He said, go, and I said, no, I must find it. He said, go. I said, I must find it. And he said, go. So I went, and it turned out I'd put it in another bag from where it should have been. There we are, in Germany, and here. So, there's Karl Marx Strasse. So he's still remembered here, the old devil. But despite a lot of this socialist housing, which of course doesn't look too pleasant, but people had to live somewhere, and particularly after the damage done during the Second World War, although of course this part of Germany wasn't as hit as badly as some of the western parts, but oops, going the wrong way, need to go straight ahead, sorry, I apologize. But it seems quite a pleasant town, this. So I had a little look around Frankfurt, I had something to eat, and now I am heading back on the motorway, which I was on. I only left the motorway so I could come and leave the message on my mobile phone, and I had to go into Poland almost to do it. Well, not almost, absolutely into Poland to do it. Anyway, so if anybody wants to ring me now, they know my number. They've got my mobile by ringing my German mobile, by ringing my Polish mobile. So that's great, super. Now we're heading in direction of Berlin. And now I'd originally thought if I can do it from Frankfurt to Oder, it should take me about 6 hours, I thought. So that would make me 8 o'clock arrival time, so that sounds about right. It's now 2 o'clock. Wonderfully hot weather.